Hello, friends, and welcome back to the 2024 The Voices Rising Film Festival. I'm here with Tor, who is part of the movie Direct Action. Please tell our audience what role you play in it and what the movie is about.
So I wrote and directed Direct Action, and it's about a teenage environmentalist who basically protests against the opening of a coal mine in her hometown, much to the annoyance of her father, the police, and the courts.
Okay. And what is the message you're trying to get across to our viewers with this movie? I know it premiered last night, and we're doing another viewing this evening.
Yeah, so I mean, there was a few things that I was really interested in. One is the climate emergency, where obviously we've got, a climate emergency going on, and how we kind of deal with that. And in England particularly, if you protest against that issue, there are now some very draconian laws that deal with you. So even if it's a peaceful protest or which doesn't, necessarily damage any property, you can go to prison for quite a few years. So I was interested in obviously looking at that law, which I wasn't very happy about, but also looking at how different people dealt with this crisis and how that kind of created a dramatic situation within families, within communities, etc., basically.
And how did you feel the reception was from last night's viewing?
Well, everyone was very positive, which was really nice. Got some great comments, and quite a few people they really kind of got exactly what the theme is, which is fundamentally courage in the face of adversity and having the courage to carry on, and to sort of stand up for what you believe in. So that was really understood by the audience.
Digging into this subject matter, it's definitely a topic that is among a lot of things, whether it's politics, whether it's everyday. College campuses are now rising up against the climate crisis that we are facing. What was the process like filming this? Where did you have to do a little bit more research? Was it just a difficult process? Do you feel like it just came natural because it's a message that speaks personally to you?
Yeah, it's a really good question. I actually had been involved in quite a few different climate groups over the years. Not so much now, as I've got a couple of daughters, but still really cover what they're doing. So I saw firsthand how the laws changed and what that meant for the protest movement, which, as I said, I found quite angering, actually, because it's really a bedrock of British democracy is the right to protest peacefully. So when that's removed, and for such an important issue as the future of our planet, I was really, annoyed. So I had a fairly good understanding, though, of how those worlds worked. But then staging that in a way that you felt was authentic and reflective of the community and society, that sort of threw up its own challenges, especially within a short film where you don't necessarily have a great budget.
Is there any final messages you'd like to relate to the viewers?
No, if anyone wants to see it, then I can send you a screener.
Thank you so much. This is Tor again with Direct Action.